They don't do interviews normally, which is not surprising. They're speaking what is they describe as their own language, which is like pretty much like Wayne does,
grunts and
clicks
whistles.
and grunts.
Yeah.
We can't play a 12-bar blues. They just got completely lost. All musicians got completely lost. Couldn't do it together. And they were frightened. They were really, we can't do this. What are we doing?
Then don't organise a book signing if you're going to, you can't bleed in.
I think he broke his fingers.
Well, then cancel book.
He got teeth that he could eat through an apple through a letterbox. I thought,
oof. I find it weak, if I'm honest with you. I think
what about this one? At a book signing?
People are spending their time
To write to
their
her.
unearned cash,
Can't be asked
sending
to write the
letters.
name.
You selfish.
So, just remember, if the catches, I'm deaf and you don't speak English.
See.
See. Not now, get off.
You don't anyway.
So this episode is supported by Rudgate Brewery. Thank you, Rudgate Brewery. They have sent us.
Thank you, Rudgate.
Thank you.
They are supporting us with our hydration for this episode, and a little bit of information about Rudgate Brewery. They have a wonderful selection of beers.
I tell you what I like. Just dragging a bit of their bump. There's so many. I didn't realise there's so many.
No.
Look at this lot.
I like the idea that they do different beers for different months.
Yeah.
It's good, that.
And they've been going since 1992.
Odin's Gold starts in January.
So they're not being. They're
When's
not.
Dinga Dinga Art?
Oh, Dinga Dinga is,
that sounds lovely, that
Dinga
one.
Dinga is actually an Australian-inspired pale ale with Pacific fruits.
Is it in July or something like June, July-ish?
It's in July, that.
July, yeah.
They've
Sounds
been
good.
brewing up a storm since 92.
Well, they're doing a good job.
Not
They
my
are.
words, the words of their merch.
I like this one. I want to try this one. Evil Elf.
Evil Elf.
Evil Elf.
But what we're drinking at the moment is the American Pale.
Volcrum.
Hoppy, zingy, and citrus.
Very nice. It's good.
It's not very nice. It's very good, very good, very nice.
So thank you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. It's exceptional beer.
And if you're interested, there's a link in the description. Check it out. Check out the brewery. They're very good. Right. What have we got?
No, that's
Well,
it then.
You got nothing?
No.
It's a short episode, isn't it?
Yeah, goodbye.
Have
Goodbye.
you seen this new band that's just destroying internet at the moment?
What's that?
I'm going to try and pronounce it. Everybody's talking about it and everybody's struggling with the name. The Ogene D Protein.
Ogene D Protein.
Yeah. They're a French-Canadian based in Quebec in Canada. The duo, there's a drummer and a guitar bassist. He plays a dual neck guitar and bass. And it's
They're the ones with like, I've seen pictures of them. They've got like, there's like
polka
spots
dots.
of
Yeah,
polka dots. Yeah.
there's black.
You've
and
heard of the
white.
white stripes? Well, these are the polka dots.
Yeah. There's the they've either got black dots or they've got white dots, depending on the background. And they've got these facial masks where they've got long noses or droopy noses and big cone heads, and they don't do interviews normally, which is not surprising. They're speaking what is they describe as their own language, which is like pretty much like Wayne does,
Grunts and
clicks
whistles.
and grunts.
Yeah.
Poor old Wayne, he don't know how to get some stick.
They can't speak, it's fine.
Deserves it. He deserves it though. But what they do, they're very good musicians because the music contains a lot of different time signatures. Now, time signatures for them that don't know.
For them that don't know.
Yorkshire phrase. It's a tempo of music, and they'll change from it might go from one tempo to another tempo. Then you might slow down, then speed up quite a lot within one song. And they're playing these microtonal guitars, Well, he's playing these microtonal guitars, which means they've got frets within the frets. Instead of having 24, 26 frets or wherever it is on a guitar, they'll have an extra set. So they might be playing 36 frets. So it's like notes within notes. It's quite complicated stuff.
Lots of sharps and flats. Yeah.
And they're doing it on a bass as well. Or he's doing it on a bass as well. So
these guys are clearly like jazz people.
Well,
they've got to be
it's
jazz.
a very strange thing. It's a very hypnotic type beat thing. It's repetitive.
Do you know what it sounds like to me? Initially, when I heard it,
I know it sounds like to Wayne.
I thought of a band called Black Midi, which is very like aggressive jazz metal fusion.
Yeah.
But what they sound like to me is if you were to ask somebody, what does music sound like in the future?
Well, yeah.
And it's like, it's like this. It reminds me of, is it Fifth Element or something like that? Is it Fifth Element with Bruce Willis where...
Yeah.
And there's like, they're on like this place and there's this weird one with like big tentacles and she's singing like an opera and that's depicted as music of the future. But music of the future, it's almost like Black Keys do jazz fusion electric style with crazy art installation masks on.
Yeah, and it's...
Well, I'm so glad I'm going deaf.
Rick Beato, he did a thing about it. And he was saying, he was really raving about it. He thought it was really good.
Well, they know they're onions. These guys aren't...
Oh, they're not
performers.
They're not kids messing about.
They're really good.
They're really good musicians. There's a point about that I'll get to in a minute. But Rick Beato's saying he wondered where music were going to go to, how it were going to develop. He says, and he thinks this is it.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Well, I don't think it is. And I get what Rick's saying because he's no pudding. I quite like Rick Beato. He's quite incisive. He's all right. But I don't think this is the way it's going to go. I think people are ready for a change. So there's going to get a bit of this. But I think what this will be is fast burn and fade away quickly.
Good. What week
yeah,
next?
yeah, it's a novelty.
Hopefully week next week.
They visually look like a novelty. I remember going to this exhibition.
They look stupid.
Yeah, I think they know that. I went to an exhibition.
There's a reason for it.
In the Tate Modern.
Well, I want to say it, but I can't.
No.
I went to this thing in the Tate in Liverpool years ago, and there was a video of these people with big rubber noses, and they use their noses as paintbrushes, and they're splashing about, and all these weird things. It was a headache. And it reminds me of that. And the only reason I know about them is because I've seen them. And once you've seen them, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
And it's striking. Otherwise, you wouldn't have, if they were wearing jeans and a t-shirt, we wouldn't be talking about them.
Exactly. In 2019, that's when this band started, 2019, in Canada. And what were happening was they used to go to this gig every weekend and they'd get up and play, doing their thing, whatever they're doing back in 2018. I wouldn't imagine it would be very far from what they're doing now. Crocheting to numbers. And so what the venue said, look, you can't play every weekend. Nobody plays consecutive weekends. So they had this bright idea, all right, then what we'll do is, one weekend will be us, the next weekend we'll wear masks and costumes and we'll be this other band. We get to play every weekend then. And that's exactly why they started doing it. And that's exactly how they became famous. Mm-hmm. Well, in a sense famous, because it took a while. It's been a slow burn, then all of a sudden, bang. Because people were taking more notice of them, as you were pointing out, not wearing jeans and T-shirts, but wearing these stupid costumes. It's a reason for getting noticed. People notice, and like you just said, you can't unsee it. Yeah. It's very... What?
So are people watching it for the music then, or watching it because they dress like pillocks?
People are watching it for the music, and I think because they dress like pillocks, that proves that they are in it for the music. I don't think, however, I think they're really good.
Anonymity's got a certain element to play here.
I think
they don't want people to know what they are.
I think they're very good.
I'm not surprised. I wouldn't.
They're very good at playing their instruments, and they can make a song, but I don't think they're very good at making a song.
No,
and
they're not.
That was a comment used to describe. So Steve Vai and Joe Satriani, I think they've recently made an album together and they're going on tour. And one of the comments was like, these two are masters at their craft, but they don't know how to write a song. And I get it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, Joe Satriani,
I'm a big fan of Satriani, but I've listened to some of this stuff that them two have done, and it's not quite gelling.
It's lots of flash bangs and whistles, but there's no nothing to tie those whistles and bangs together.
How how much virtuosity can I put into this? And it's like, well, you don't need to put that much in. Just rein it back. That's what you need to do.
And is it a class as a song? They don't sing in it.
Do you think there's? Do you genuinely not think if there's no singing in it, there's
Not
it's
a
not a
song.
song?
No,
What about the theme tune to Black Beauty?
it's not a song. It's an instrumental.
What about?
Not a song.
Oh, it's a song, isn't it?
No,
What about
no.
Star Wars?
It's not a song. It's a theme tune.
What about the song Tequila?
What?
Tequila.
That's just pathetic.
It's got one word in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a song.
It's got
If
word.
it ain't got words in it, it's not
got
a
what
song.
about the word tequila? It's got the word tequila in it.
No, I'm not having that.
Tequila.
either. That's down. If
You
it
don't-
ain't
you
got
don't-
words in it, it's not a song.
No, but the thing
You
is,
sing a song.
It's the thing is, you
You
don't
listen to
you don't like instrumental music,
you listen to an instrumental. If it ain't got no words in, it's an instrumental. It's not a song.
but you don't like instrumental music, do you?
Oh, they get on my nerves a bit.
There you go. That's the root of it.
I ain't got a lot of time for instrumentals.
Yeah. Well,
I get bored because there's no song. There's no song. They don't sing out. So it's just listening to the same stuff over and over and over again.
what about
So you won't like this band then because they don't sing.
when
No,
you watch
I've
Pink
heard them.
Floyd?
I
at
don't wanna
Earls-
like this
when you watch
band.
Pink Floyd at Earls Court and Dave Gilmour goes on an extended solo,
Yeah,
you'll sit there in raptures.
yeah. But that's a song. It's got words in it.
No,
It's
no,
not an
the-
instrumental.
No, 10-minute solo.
Yeah.
There's no words in a 10-minute solo.
I don't think there's 10-minute solo in there, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you can get away with that because it's a solo of a song.
What about,
Hold on. Did you mention Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
Roger's been at it again.
Well, boom.
Good old Rog.
So, good old Roger, friend of the show, I'm sure. He's been at it again, and he wishes that more people would know that he wrote "Wish You Were Here," and he's getting a bit irritated that people think David wrote "Wish You Were Here," and it irritates him when he sees David play it because he says that David doesn't know what it's about. He said he remembers walking in and David's playing that little intro or wherever it is. He says it's nice, but he said, "Oh, I've got this idea for a song."
That track stands and falls on Dave Gilmour's music.
Absolutely, I agree. And he sings it, right?
Yeah.
And he also says, he talks about Comfortably Numb and all sorts of stuff. He says, like, he's annoyed that people think it's David's song.
Oh, well, he's just been that
It's just
smarty little
nitpicking,
schoolboy in corner at yard, isn't he? Saying,
Again.
yeah, just because he's going out limelight, I'm the clever one.
Yeah, he's saying, like, the nice guitar bits, but I wrote the song.
Yeah, he's not. But Dave Gilmour's not doubting that. He's not saying he didn't do that. But they did do a lot of co-writing.
Yeah.
But he's never said, "Oh, that is my song." It's just I did the music. We co-wrote some of the lyrics.
And I think it's Gilmour's playing that's made them songs so big.
Yeah, absolutely,
100%. But all right, we know what Roger's like.
Mighty little schoolboy.
Mighty little schoolboy. Not in the ACDC style, but
No, he don't wear boys' uniforms.
Talking of AC/DC,
oh yeah,
he's not well, is he?
No, he's not.
ACDC. He's not well.
Well,
Angus.
Angus.
Malcolm,
Oh.
who died, his son, Stephen, is it Stephen?
Yeah.
Stephen, he's taken over since 2014, he took over from his father.
Right. That's the Australian accent.
An Australian. He took over for his father. He's been touring with AC/DC since then.
Akadaka.
And he's not well now. They've gone down to South America. They're about to put him in hospital to sort him out because he's not well.
That's the best place for him.
Yeah. Well, they were precautionary,
Well, it's not that
apparently. They were precautionary because they didn't know what was wrong with him. So they thought, we best get you into hospital because you're not well.
Oh,
But apparently he's doing all right.
okay.
Because they're doing a South American tour, aren't they?
Yeah, the one at minute.
Well,
It's been put on hold as such, I think, hasn't it?
Arrows is 68, 69, something like that.
He's not very old.
No.
He's not as old as others.
No.
I mean, others are up there.
Yeah, I'm getting really... Every time I see Youngers, I think,
Yeah.
please,
Yeah.
now, come on, stop.
Stop it. It's so tiny as well.
Yeah. Put some jeans and a t-shirt on. Pretend you've left school.
No,
Just so you can have one chance.
no, what I mean, I just think he should stop.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's getting a bit, on stage, he's getting a bit rambly.
Yeah.
His solos are like,
2.5 hours.
it's just a bit... And it's like,
Yeah, but you heard about that band earlier. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose so, yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of age, though, Shirley Bassey.
Yeah?
Shirley Bassey, how old do you think Shirley is?
She's got to be 87.
87? 87?
Sold
And
87.
And into Dame.
Dame Shirley Bassey, sorry. How old do you think Dame Shirley Bassey
I'm going to go with 91.
91. She's 89, looking fine. Shirley Bassey, 89.
Excuse me. Isn't she Dame?
Dame Shirley Bassey. I think you'll
I
find.
know things.
She's stopping signing fan mail.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, because she's been signing fan mail for over 70 years. And the reason that she's having to stop is because she's got an up and coming hand surgery.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
I find it weak, if I'm honest with you. I think
What about this one then? At a book signing?
People are spending their time
To write to
they're
her.
on her cash
Can't be asked
sending
to write a
letters.
name.
You selfish cow.
If that's all you've got to worry about. What about this one? A book signing. A couple of years ago now. Jimmy Page signing his books in Waterstone. It might not have been Waterstone, I don't know, making that bit up.
Probably were.
You probably were.
Not sponsored by him.
In a
Rudgate,
bookshop,
though.
I'll say. In a bookshop.
You're
drinking Rudgate's beer at the same time.
American Pale.
And what this bloke comes up with a book. I hope, Jimmy, thank you very much. Right, will you sign me a book, please? Yes, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't sign them.
He has a stamp. He has a bloody stamp.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Why? Can't he spell his own
It's like
name?
an authenticated stamp. You know, like when...
Yeah, but if you're going to stamp it with an authenticated stamp, at least then put
Yeah, but I think it's
JP.
like when you buy a...
do something.
Like
Come on.
I think it's when you
I think
buy...
it's weak.
Yes, pathetic.
I think it's when you buy some legitimate merchandise and it gets authenticated stamped. I think it's like one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
But he could sign over it.
That people can forge anyway.
Did you see him take the book away after that?
Yeah.
Did you?
That's all. He had a stack of books. Next.
Oh, actually,
You want it post office?
What
don't
I
you?
think is,
I
think
I
he's
know what
doing a
this
bit
is.
of a Dave Grohl thing.
no.
Dave Grohl stopped signing stuff because what happens is he says, I signed that, within an hour it's on eBay.
Yeah.
He says, so I've stopped doing it.
Well, they apparently don't sign in blue because apparently that's easy to copy. But I think, if I'm right, he also, like Dame Shirley Bassey, had a hand operation.
Oh.
I think that's why he wasn't signing.
Oh, smudging.
Because he would have been... Yeah, I think he'd had a hand operation,
We
so he
shouldn't
couldn't
make
sign.
fun of that because,
Not really.
no.
We will.
Whoa.
I sure this book signing. I sure he want at post office.
It could have
He
been.
was working at post office.
Yeah.
Good times,
But I
bad
thought
times.
that was so...
Poor, piss
Yeah,
poor.
Yeah,
poor
but-
that.
Yeah.
Poor that.
Lazy.
They
I
should
don't care if you've had a hand
stamp
operation.
it and then sign out top it.
Put a pen in your mouth.
I get that.
That'd be good.
Stamp
if it's an
it and put
authenticated stamp. And then,
JP over the top.
yeah. Even if you just put JP.
But again, I think he's had a hand operation.
No.
No, I think he did.
So is that an hand operation?
Well, then don't organise a book signing if you're going to, you can't bleed in
I think he
right.
broke his fingers.
Well, then cancel book. Just
Cancel the book.
Just say, look, I'm
I'm
sorry,
not going to
but
argue with Jimmy Page. I said, look, I've hurt my hand.
I've hurt my
I'll
hand.
come back in August.
I can't sign any books today. Why? Well, I broke 2 fingers. Oh, that'll do it. Right. So can we reschedule for 4 weeks' time?
Well, I think what
He's not doing no now, is he? Apart from sat in his big house.
They could have a bit of an ink blotter there. Just put a thumbprint in. That'll do it.
Yeah, it's just idleness.
No, it's weak.
It is.
It's
Piss,
weak.
piss poor.
like his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his most annoying thing about him, I find. You hear these like thunder guitar riffs.
Yeah, hasn't he? He's got a
Yeah,
bit of
it's got a very like weak voice.
needy type person.
whiny weasel voice.
Yeah, he gets
A bit
up.
like-
Everybody looks at him when he's singing.
A bit like Graham Cox, is it? The guitarist for Blur. He's got a nasally weasel voice as well.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
It's a shame about Jimmy Page. Thunder. The man himself, he creates thunder, but when he speaks,
Since we're picking on people, my sister sent me a note. And I knew it was my sister because it were on prison notepaper. And it said that she thinks that the singer was Steely Dan, whose name escapes me. She thinks he's the ugliest man in rock music.
Oh.
Have got any contenders to beat that? Because he is.
The ugliest man in rock.
Ugliest man in rock.
Iggy Pop.
Oh.
It looks like a big elbow skin.
It's a bit of a nasty segment you've forced us into.
I know, exactly.
Iggy Pop's one of the ugliest mans in the world. He's got to be. He looks like a scrotum.
Sorry, Donald Fagen.
Right.
No, back in the day, back in the 70s and early 80s, the man's not pretty, to be fair. She's got a point.
I'm not going to be mean to people, but what I will do is I'll pick out the gurning. Ooh. So I've got Gary Moore.
Yeah.
Excellent gurner.
And I've also got Joe Cocker. And I'm probably going to go Joe Cocker. And I think he leaned into it because he had an album cover where he showed his face and
yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
So I'm going to say Joe Cocker.
He actually sold an album on that face.
Yeah.
If you're going from
great album as well.
If you're going to go from one end of the scale to other, you've got Coverdale. He's gone from looking like a very handsome chap to looking like Ken Dodd.
Well, answer me this. Have you ever seen Ken Dodd and Coverdale in the same room?
No.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm glad about that because Ken Dodd's been dead 10 years.
Has he?
Has he?
I don't know.
Or has he been on tour as David Coverdale?
Rudgate.
Where's he all his Diddy men?
Diddy men. Those white parties.
Yeah, Donald Fagen. He wasn't pretty. He still isn't. He's better looking now. It's strange, isn't it? How they look.
What, he's got better looking as he's got older?
Yeah, he's got better with age. There was a bloke that was singing with him. I saw a thing on YouTube. They called him David Palmer. And he sat in on a song called Do It Again.
Robert's brother, was it?
No.
No.
And my God, he was a bit... He'd had a serious beating with Ugly Stick. Serious thrashing. But they interviewed him later. And he'd had a successful career as a singer because he had a good set of pipes. And you wouldn't have thought he was the same bloke. Now, I'm not saying he had work done, but he was a good-looking fella. Back in the day, when it were like, I've got no jojoba in my hair.
Oh, jojoba.
It was just like a frizz ball. And he got teeth that he could eat through an apple through a letterbox. Oh. I thought, oof. He didn't have a lot going for him, but he's a lot better now.
What about him at the Pogues? He was
a beauty.
Oh, he was a good looking chap.
He had to take his teeth out to save his life, basically.
Well,
go sorry.
Did you know that Springsteen had done a single with him? No, did I think they did an album?
Did they?
What?
Yeah.
With Pogues?
With Sean McGowan.
Oh,
right.
No,
From the Pogues, yeah. I think it was either a single or it might have been an album. I can't remember now. Certainly did a single.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that. No.
Good fact.
They were mates.
So I know we haven't actually touched on it recently, but I'm going to do. So AI.
Oh, we have to talk about that for ages.
What's that then?
But
We've been warned off it.
I'm stopping you.
No, you're not. So,
but AI would not have come up with that French band I've been talking about.
No.
The AI could not have dreamt that one up.
No.
Because they are really
avant-garde.
unique.
Yeah.
I say unique, they're not, because I got to thinking about this. Because there's King Crimson. Like they have this repetitive note thing. Well, King Crimson did all that back in the 70s. They still do that, really.
Yeah, but it's very staggered at this. The timings are all over. Like,
oh, yeah, they are. I mean, Robert Fripp, that was his thing, doing this fast, repetitive stuff. Still is. So it's nothing new, really. It's like Johnny Five and all them. They can all do that.
Yeah, they can all.
But that between the note stuff. And I think it's because we would not be talking about them had they not been wearing the masks and the costumes.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, Wayne, carry on. Anyway, there's another point. No.
Right, yeah, so this thing I quite like. So AI. So following a poll on Apple Music, they have come to realise that 97% of their listeners can't tell an artist from an AI artist.
It's difficult though.
It is difficult. So apparently what they're going to start and do now is if your playlist has an AI track on it, it's going to come up and let you know that it is an AI
Oh, that's
artist.
good.
Right,
It
yeah.
should.
We're hoping they do this.
Yeah, and I thought, I like that. That's good.
It makes sense. It's like when a video has a paid promotion and it has to tell you that there's a paid promotion.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that other streamers follow suit.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, YouTube, Spotify,
I think it
Amazon and all them people.
I think it's got to enter.
Yeah.
I hope that they all do the same thing and say, not an artist or AI artist.
And it's good that you mentioned AI because that leads me into my AI story.
Oh.
Because obviously we don't talk about it very much.
We don't.
But the music giant Sony says it's requested the removal of more than 135,000 songs by fraudsters impersonating artists on streaming services. Acts who include Beyoncé, Queen, and Harry Styles.
Yeah.
So they've been impersonating their voice and creating new songs out of it.
Yeah.
And I was away recently with a friend at work, and he was playing me a song of Snoop Dogg and Bob Marley.
Okay.
And he's talking to me like it's a real song. It's not a real song. He knows it's AI, but he's saying, "Oh, it just works so well." And it's what am I listening to here? It sounds like them. It's just weird.
It is weird. Yeah.
I mean, some of them are good.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like it's weird that some people aren't going to know that it's AI. Like yours is stating there, and they're going to be.
They're not. I mean, they have turned some modern day stuff into like, this is what it'd sound like in a blues or jazz 60 club band. Something you think.
Actually, that's not a bad version.
Actually
I wish somebody had actually recorded it like that.
It's actually better than original, that. But at the end of the day, it's still AI.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that somebody's made a step forward and they are going to
Does need
inform
categorising because if people aren't aware,
they
of
are
what
listening to AI music.
And like you said on one of the
like that
podcasts,
idea.
I think the last podcast, have an AI chart.
Yeah.
Why not?
Dedicated
Yeah,
chart.
why not? Yeah.
You can't fight it. You might as well sort of like filter
they're
it.
not going to get rid of it. They're not going to fight it. The jokey bit will get thin, but they're going to start developing original music done by AI, sung by AI, and it's already gone a bit further than that, which I'll elaborate on in a minute. But why not have their own charts? If that, you don't try and ignore it or just bang a fight against it. It's all right, it's there, accept it, but categorise it as that, and then people are aware of what it is. Because there's certain what they're doing now is they're developing. I think you spoke about this. I might have actually spoke about it before, but they're developing artists and they're giving them characters, they're giving them pictures, they're giving them a profile, but they're not. They're fake. There's one again. Beato were talking about it. This partner lives in Norway. She's one of these neo soul singers, and she's Sierra something or other, Sierra Rose or something like that. 4 million hits on Spotify. 4 million hits. But she got like 1,600 people following her on Instagram, which don't balance out, right? So you know there's something wrong.
Yeah.
But what they think it is, it's Spotify creating these characters. It's not the people that's making the music.
Right.
It's Spotify creating these characters. So they're getting the revenue.
Right.
That's naughty. It's very clever, but it's naughty.
It is very clever. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just creating a fictional character, putting AI music to it, and it's getting 4 million hits. Oh, we don't have to pay anybody for that one.
It's ours. It's our baby.
It's our baby.
So they're almost becoming like a record company.
Yeah, they are, and they're creating their own revenue through people's music.
Would make sense.
Oh, not people's music, AI music.
That's what your subscription's paying for, because it's not definitely going to the artist, is it?
No.
Well, I got to on that one.
Going to the AI.
It's their own, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you know? I was listening to an interview with Steve Lillywhite. I think you might have heard it as well, because it was one that we both listened to. And he would produce 3 albums by U2 and co-produce one. And he was saying that what he found really strange was he wanted them to get a bit, relax a little bit in the studio. Because they're a bit...
So did they fly planes over and release gas like in that Bond film when they all got a bit loose?
No, not quite.
Dr. No, was it?
It was similar. But not quite. So he said, look, let's just warm up a little bit. Just hang out a little bit. Play a 12-bar blues. Just knock about. Just do it. They couldn't do it.
Oh, no.
They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's saying, what? It's not happening. It's not... mess. Absolute mess. They couldn't do it. They got more wound up because they couldn't do it. And and the other part of the story is that when they go to Grammys, winners at the end of the Grammys traditionally have this jam session. And so they were getting really worried about that because they know they were going to win this particular prize. And they were getting really worried because they knew they were going to have to get up and jam. He says, they can't jam.
Yeah.
They can play their own music.
Yeah.
Play their own music very well. But they cannot jam. They don't know how to get up there and just improvise. Or, what is it? It's in C, is it? Oh, right, okay. They haven't got a clue.
I guess that's why you never see
bad,
the edge,
isn't it?
Well, I don't know because you can write songs, but you never see the edge playing with another artist.
No, can't do it.
Yeah, maybe they just
can't play a 12-bar blues. They just got completely lost. All musicians got completely lost. Couldn't do it together.
Well,
and they were frightened. They were really, we can't do this. What are we going to do? We'd have to hide at back. I think that's weird.
Yeah, that's poor.
Well, on that note,
goodbye.